friends. Hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a community of people that love stationery and planning and doing things creatively on paper. And if that sounds like your kind of community, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Today is all about Archer and Olive's Everyday Collection launch, but we're going to do a little bit more in this video. So part of this video is going to be items from my welcome kit as a new returning ambassador for Archer and Olive. You guys, I think I said in my Halloween box unboxing that was going to be my last video for Archer and Olive as a member of their ambassador team. And what I couldn't say at the time was I did apply again. So if you're on the team, you can reapply once for 2 consecutive years. And I did. I submitted the application just like everybody else, submitted a video, and I was accepted as kind of like an alum, second year ambassador to the team. So you get a whole another year of me sharing Archer and Olive products, both revealing, doing sneaky peeks of products coming out in launches, but also just playing creatively on paper. And so make sure you're subscribed if you're an Archer and Olive fan, because you will be seeing all kinds of fun sneaky peeks over the next 12 months. You guys are stuck with me. So really, really fun. I'm just so excited. I love this company. I'm telling you, they are so, I've worked with lots of different brands and Archer and Olive is the best to work with. They do ask, no, I don't want to say they ask a lot. The work that we do for them is a lot every month, but it is so worth it because the people, the staff are so lovely, and it's easy to gush about their products because they're beautiful and they're thoughtfully designed, and they have really encouraged me to play more and take bigger risks on paper. And it's just, I'm so excited to be back. So yay. Okay, so part of being on the ambassador team when you first get accepted is they send you a welcome box of goodies just to kind of stock up your supply. So as you're doing projects, you have, excuse me, you have items to share. And so they did send me a small welcome box because obviously I have stuff from previously being on the team. So I wanted to show those items first in case they're new to you. And then we're going to get into the Everyday Collection launch, which is going to be on Friday. What's the date on that? Oh my goodness. What is Friday the 7, 8, 9, 10th? Friday, October 10th at 9 a.m. Central Time. Joyful 10 is going to save you 10% off of everything. I don't have everything in the collection, but they sent me a sampling of items. We're going to go over them, including the planners. But before we do that, let's just get through my welcome bundle, and I'll show you guys what they sent me. I also purchased an additional item. Actually, let's do the one item I purchased first. I saw that there were still pocket size books for the field mouse. And when you saw my reveal of the fall collection, I talked about how much I really loved the field mouse design and that it was going to be a sleeper favorite of mine, and it sure is. And I just had to see it in the pocket size, and this is my first time seeing it. It's beautiful in the pocket size. So this is field mouse, and if they still have it in pocket size, look how cute and like romantic almost with this like dusty mauve brown color. It is so pretty. As I said in that first video, it is even prettier in person. There's something really lovely about this in the pocket size, and so I just had to have it. So I did purchase a pocket size field mouse. Now let's take a look at what they sent my way as part of my welcome package. These are repeat items, but I am going to show them to you. We have our canvas bag. I love their canvas bags. They open so big. You can fit so many items in them. They have a really nice structure and they open super duper wide. I love the sturdy pull. So I'm really happy to have it in this denim blue color, which I think was part of the Night Blooms. Yeah, the Night Blooms collection. So this came out in the summer, but I think it's still in stock. So if you haven't tried their pouches, this could be a really good item to add to your cart with the anything you pick up from the Everyday Collection. Love that. I also was sent some pens. Let's take a look at these. I didn't already have these. Well, I did already have the grayscale. I swatched these out for you in advance, but these are items all still in stock on the website. But yeah, I didn't have these from the previous launches. So we have the Night Blooms calligraphs, the Forest Findings calligraphs, and then the grayscale calligraphs, which I keep saying, you guys, it is really good. This was from the Halloween launch. Let me show you in this traveler's notebook the swatches. So Night Blooms, these are the Night Bloom colors: Lime Glow, Dusky Oak, Azure Blue, Turquoise Aura, Midnight Sage, Twilight Rose, Moonbeam Blue, Starlight. I love Starlight. It is so pretty. Mystic Teal, and Golden Ember. So those are the colors in the Night Bloom. So this was the summer launch of calligraphs, but they are still in stock, and I'm so glad to have these in my collection. I have a big old pen rack on my wall, and that's where I have my calligraphs right now, but I think I want to reorganize them in a way that they're closer to my desk so I grab them more regularly. But there is Night Blooms. If you missed those calligraphs, you can pick those up. I always say, like, when I'm shopping the Archer and Olive launches, I always try to get to free shipping. I don't know what it is, but like $9.95 for shipping stresses me out. And so I always try to go next level with, is this one? Pine Cone. Yeah, I need to label this guy. Yep, this one. So if you missed out on some of these items, you can get them when you're shopping the Everyday Collection, and maybe it'll get you to that free shipping level. This is the Forest Findings calligraph set. Colors are so good. Pine Cone, Bedrock, Mushroom, Harvest Gold, Pumpkin, Light Olive. What is this one? Deep Fern. We need to label that. Deep Fern. Deep Fern. Beautiful color. Deep Fern. Carmine is also really lovely. It looks different on paper from Pumpkin. Try to get a little bit closer. Fuchsia, a little fun little pop, and Tan. And Mushroom has a little bit more of a gray undertone than Tan. So those are the calligraphs from the fall release from Forest Findings. And if you are not familiar with a calligraph, let me just open this guy up. It is a water-based pen. I'll go this way. Dual-ended, so you have a nice felt tip, brush tip on one side, and then a detailed small brush tip on the other side. They are similar in formula to a Tombow, if you're familiar with a Tombow. The biggest difference, though, between a Tombow and a calligraph is going to be what they have on their second tip. So a Tombow is going to have a bullet tip. It's very firm. It's just for fine writing. And again, the smaller tip on the calligraph is actually a brush tip. And the barrels are a little bit different in size. But formula-wise, they are water-based pens. So they both have a big brush tip. Show these guys again. I haven't done it in a video lately, but here you can see the difference in the brush tip. So the Tombow brush tip is a little bit bigger, but otherwise very similar. And then bullet tip on the Tombow and a small like brush lettering type tip on the other side of the calligraph. So that is Forest Findings. Beautiful. I'm so thankful for this gift. These colors are really, really lovely. And then the last set of calligraphs I received was the grayscale. And these ones, did I already? Oh yeah, I already swatched these out. So these are from the Halloween collection. I have used Barely Gray several times since I showed it on my channel. Really, really nice for adding lines to your pages. And for swatching these ones, I did a grid pattern just so I could see what they looked like doubled up. then it makes me want to kind of go back and do swatching like that. I know that they're brush tips, so I don't know if I need the swirls, but I like the grid option so I can see how dark the color can get. But Barely Gray is my all-time favorite. Black, you know, who doesn't want black? It's nice to have. And then you have these various shades of gray. Light gray has a little bit more of a green undertone to it. So that is the grayscale calligraphs from the Halloween collection. And I'm not sure if these are still in stock, probably, but check out the website linked in the description box. And then the 2 notebooks that were in my welcome pack were these guys. I'm very excited about this one. So first we have the B6 in Songbird. And I'm excited to show this to you today because we have a new Songbird in the Everyday collection in a blue color, and I can show you guys a comparison. But this is the B6 Songbird in a really pretty, like, taupey color. It's a vegan leather material, debossed with beautiful, like, leaves and white. I want to say they're swallows. Is that the kind of bird it is? But really pretty all the way around. Really a beautiful journal or notebook. And then you have the birds on the inside. Per the usual, we have our 2 ribbons, really soft color, weighted ampersand on one of them. And then you have your pocket folder in the back and your pen loop. So B6 size in Songbird. We're going to keep this guy out though, because we need to compare it to a new cover in both notebooks and planners in the Everyday launch. The kind of big wow item for me that was in my welcome pack was this guy. And it is the 8x8 Heirloom tree. So this was the Heirloom notebook from the Forest Findings from the Fall 2025 collection. And I'm so excited to see this in person. I know some of the Heirloom notebooks can be a little bit big for folks. This is an 8x8. So it's a familiar size to or for the Archer and Olive folks. But look at this color, look at this tree, and then look how it's personalized. How beautiful is that? So this is the Heirloom. Let me pull this guy back around. 8x8 Heirloom tree. This is still in stock on the website. This material is the same material as the Field Mouse. So if you have felt the Field Mouse notebook, if you got that in the fall release, it has that suede soft touch feel to it. It's the same thing with this one. Look how pretty. And with this material, you can customize it. So they've added in the last release or 2 customization options for your notebooks. So I don't think it's on every material. So some are eligible, some might not be, but it's a $7 fee. You get to choose from a few different font types, and it'll add a couple days to processing your order to actually, you know, imprint it. But what a beautiful way to create a memory keeping book or a journal that's got your name on it. There was not character limits from what I could tell. So, you know, you could put a little lyric or a scripture verse or something like that, and then think about what that would look like as a gift to somebody. Like, for sure, a wedding guest book or a baby book or someone graduating from high school, like something that they can write things down in or have people sign. It is so pretty, and it being in the 8x8 size is super duper nice because it doesn't feel super overwhelming. Here's the inside of that. We have lots and lots of our same lovely 160 GSM paper, our pocket in the back, pen loop on the side, and then we have our 2 matching ribbons and a gold ampersand there. So I'm excited to share this. This was in that fall release and I didn't receive it in my original box. So being able to share it now and knowing it's still in stock, I feel good about. So if you decide that you are interested in it, you can find that on the website and you can customize it. This would be such a good Christmas gift. Like, it's so pretty. Or like a Hanukkah gift, you know, give it to your in-laws or something. It's like a family tree. Oh, with the name on it. I love this. It's my first time looking at it and touching it, and it is lovely. So those were the items in my welcome box. Are you guys ready for the new? I'm going to make sure I have this guy accessible. We're going to want to remember this pattern. Okay. Like I said, we have all kinds of fun new things coming in the Everyday Collections launch. And they are, as the time of me filming this video, they're still releasing reels and stuff on Instagram, and the blog isn't up yet. So I don't even know what all is in the release. So make sure you're following them on Instagram so you can see what all is going on. Let's start with the notebooks, actually. But just to give you a little precursor, we have a Wire O dated planner. We have an extra large sticker keeper. So excited for this. The sticker keeper. We actually have a paper cutter. Take a look at that. Paper cutting blades. I think that's another planner. We have 2 planners to look through. I'm going to do a little like brief look at the planners, and then we're going to do a deep dive in my planner lookbook series with a separate video. Let's talk about the notebooks first. So we have the Everyday Collection is all going to have a pretty like neutral box system, like not super seasonal. And that's true for all of the Everyday Collection items, and items that are restocked will end up in similar packaging as this, which is different than the packaging we'll see from seasonal collections, where all of the boxes will have a look like this, and they'll have the like name of the collection on the spine. That is unique to the seasonal releases. The Everyday Collection will have a little bit more of a simple box, but still that pull design. So let's open this one first. I'm not going to turn it all the way around, but let's see what this guy looks like. So good. This is a storybook design, which is probably their most popular design. They've done them in a bunch of different colors. This is the return of the vintage olive storybook. This is the A5 size. The storybook is going to come in letter size, a very rare sighting of letter size notebooks, B5, 8x8, A5, traveler's notebook, B6, and pocket. There will be a pocket size in this for those of you that like little notebooks on the go. So basically all the sizes will be available in the storybook vintage olive color. If you want a lined or a blank notebook, you can get that in B5, A5, and 8x8. So they'll all sizes will be in dot grid, and then just B5, A5, and 8x8 if you want a lined notebook or a blank notebook. But this is beautiful. I love greens. Green is like my favorite color. This olive color is lovely. Look at the spine on that. I wish I had started collecting these storybook patterns when they started making them. We've seen different iterations. Like this is my baby book for Esther, this like baby pink one with the holographic color to it. But they've done this type of pattern with many colors over the last couple of years. And I wish I had them all lining a bookshelf. They are so stunning. I would love to know what you think of this storybook design in this color. It is so pretty. Look at that. This is the vegan leather, but I will always say it feels very similar to the buckram. Here's our inside cover. 160 GSM. This is a 192 page notebook. That is their default size with the A5, is 192 pages. We have our pocket, our pen loop, and then our 2 ribbons are going to be that olive color with a gold weighted charm on one of them. So that is storybook. One more time, vintage olive, letter size, B5, 8x8, A5, traveler's notebook, B6, and pocket for the dot grid. and then B5, A5, and 8x8 in lined and blank options. Love her. She is gorgeous. Let's take a look at this one. What does it look like? I don't even know what this one is. And they don't give you hints on this box other than the backside. Any guesses? Oh my gosh. Ugh. So this is Songbird in light blue. Holy moly, that is gorgeous. Now, Archer and Olive released a reel when they first showed this notebook. And I think the color on the reel is a little more muted than what you see in person. It is definitely a more vivid blue. It's still light blue, but it's a little bit brighter than the reel on Instagram that they have. And it's showing up pretty true to color in my viewfinder. So if you're wondering if it's more like this or like their original reel, it is more like this. It's going to be a little bit brighter of a blue. The debossing is a darker blue. And this is the vegan leather. It's the smooth vegan leather. Let me grab the original Songbird, which I believe is still in stock. Here you can see the two different designs here, or same design, but different colors. So if you like the taupey color, they might still have the taupey color in stock. But new for the everyday collection is this blue color. Very pretty. Let me do a little comparison here. Oh, it's so pretty. Gorgeous. And we're going to see this again in our planners. So should we do planners next? I think we should do planners next, and then we'll get into the accessory items. So there are two different planner designs. These are dated planners from Archer and Olive, and they're giving us two designs. They're giving us two binding styles, and they're giving us two sizes. So I have two planners here that cover all of our bases. You guys ready? These are going to be familiar to you because they were in the undated version that previously released this summer. So here is, wow, that is stunning in a B5 size. Holy moly. I didn't previously see the Majestic Skies in person. Wow. That is insane. Hold on a second. Let me enjoy this for a moment. Wow. Majestic Skies. Wow. That is amazing. Yeah, I didn't see this in person when they came out with the undated one. So they sent me the dated one. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. So cover option 1 for the dated 2026 planners is Majestic Sky and Songbird in light blue. So here are your two sizes, B5 and A5. Here are your two designs, Majestic Skies and Songbird in blue, and your two binding styles, bookbound and wire O or twin loop, whatever you want to call it. Holy moly, I'm gonna pull this guy out a little bit just so you can see the size difference. Wow, amazing. Same pattern here, but on a twin loop. The layouts are going to be exactly the same. So these are going to be 192 pre-printed pages. They also are going to include November and December, so you can start it at the end of this month. And I think they skipped the twin loop style in last year's dated release. They had it the previous year. I'm really glad they brought it back. I think it's going to be really fun to play with these. We don't have tabs, so you're going to want to add your own tabs. But the layout is going to be exactly the same. Our vertical layout. We do have dot grid in each of our sections. And the book bound, of course, is going to have our ribbon, 2 ribbons in a, see that a little bit better there, navy with a weighted gold ampersand. I'm going to do full flip throughs of these in my planner lookbook video. And that video is going to go up on, what day is today? It is either going to go up on October 8th or October 9th. So I'm like on the fence about whether or not these videos should go up on the same day. But you will see a full flip through of these in that other video. And I will link that video down in the description box, excuse me, when it is posted. But just stay tuned. Look at the inside. That's so cute. So again, I will do full flip throughs in my lookbook video coming out on the, gotta look again, October 8th or October 9th. I think this video is going up October 8th and the planner flip through will go, maybe I should put up the same day. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much Archer and Olive in one video. So stay tuned. You will see flip throughs of this in a video coming soon. Let's just say it that way. Let's talk about the paper cutter. And while we're talking about the paper cutter, I do want to talk about some of the other accessories that I don't currently have that I hope to have to share with you. There will be a ton of new sticker sheets. So if you are a decorative or creative planner, there are new sticker sets. There's going to be 6 of them, actually. 6 functional sticker sets. And they are going to be in 2 different colorways, ink and type and soft nature. So you'll have more kind of like a cool neutral and then more of like earthy tones. I am going to receive those, I believe, soon. So we might have a third, pardon the noise for just a second. We're going to have a third Archer and Olive video on my channel as soon as the stickers arrive, and I will have the kit club to show you for November. So I forgot about that. Yeah, so we're going to have 3 Archer and Olive videos up on my channel the week of October 6th. So get excited. This is a brand new paper cutter from Archer and Olive. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this because I'm sure many of you might have something like this that is orange, all orange or white and orange. This is so pretty. So this is a paper cutter, and I think it was in response to this little baby guy. I use this all the time. This was in the Advent box last year, and I feel like this was like testing the waters out, and people seem to really enjoy it. And so they're giving us a full size. This is A4 size, meaning it will cut a piece of copy paper. We have different lines of measurement here, like different angles. Our ampersand up at the top. And what you're going to do is flip this guy up, slide your paper in, and then your blade cuts all the way across like this. And I feel like I should cut something. I don't know what this paper was from. I'm a little bit nervous to use this, but let's go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to throw this guy in, line it up. You have a line here, a dark line, which is the pathway of the blade. So I'm just making sure my paper is flush to this edge here. And this basically clamps the paper down. And then you should be able to push, oh, like butter. That was flawless. Flawless. Holy moly, that was literally like cutting butter. That was very easy. Let's do this again. So you're going to want to, it's got a little spring to it, which is different than my other brand one. See how it pops up and down? So I wonder if, let's just for kicks, if you don't push it, yeah, if you don't, oh, that's nice. That is a feature that my paper cutter does not have. If you have your blade out of, like in the wrong location, you can slide it across as long as you're not pushing it down, and you can get it to the position you want it to be in. Love that. And then when you press it down and pull, one pass through and you can cut. That's really nice. Now this is thin copy paper. The question must be then, how does it work on Archer and Olive paper, which we know is a thicker paper? So I'm going to take a piece of gray 160 GSM paper. I'm a little nervous about this test. I hope it works. I would imagine they would want it to work on their own paper. I'm going to slide it back over, push down and slide. I didn't even do 2 passes on that. Let's do that again. And again, I want this to get back over here. So I'm going to slide it without pushing and then push and slide. What? And that cut, that is a nice cut. No fraying or anything on their paper. This is so exciting. I've never used these angles before. I'm just curious, like, what do the angles mean? I guess if I wanted to, does this pop out? We're learning as we go. No, this does not pop out. Let's line this up here to the 45-degree angle. My paper is all wrinkly though. Oh my goodness, that was wrinkly. Hold on. I need a straight edge, guys. I need a straight piece of paper. Here, that might be better. Let's try this again. Drop this guy down. If you need to apply a little bit of pressure, you can do that right there. Amazing. And then look at that nice angle. So then is this a 45-degree angle? Yes. That's rad. I don't know if where is my paper cutter? Hold on. Now I feel like, where are you? Did I already throw it away because I knew this was coming? I don't think so. I don't know where my paper cutter is. Okay, well, I can't compare it to my starts with an F and rhymes with whiskers. But I do remember that you cannot slide it back and forth without cutting the paper. So if it's out of position, the blade's out of position, you would be cutting it, trying to move it to the other side. We've got our units of measurement here. Love that. And then I do not know if these are going to be for sale separately or if your paper cutter comes with them. I'm guessing you can purchase the backup blades separately because they are boxed separately. So here are the set of 3 blades. Love that for us. I don't have prices yet. When I have prices, I will leave them. Ooh, be careful, y'all. Although I do feel somewhat protected there, but be careful when you're opening this up. Maybe open it on the ampersand side. Yeah, open it on the ampersand side. We have our replacement blades, a set of 3. Now, since y'all come for the details, let's see, how do we remove this? Does it just pop out? I'm pretty sure it should just pop out. Or I don't want to break it. I might need to ask the Archer and Olive team how we replace the blades. I don't see instructions. And I'm sure that it's easy. I just don't know how to do it. And it doesn't have to do with the orange bit. By the time you see this, I will have figured it out. But presumably, you can remove the blade. So if this starts to get dull, you can replace them. And if I get pricing on the paper cutter and the blade replacements, I will leave that down in the description box. So stay tuned. It might also be on the blog. So my video, generally, with any release, my video is going to coincide with the blog. But I'm filming it before the blog goes up. So you guys might be getting information about these things before I have it. All right, the last item I have here to show is the sticker keeper. So like I said, along with the sticker keeper, I think there's 2 different sticker keepers that are going to be in this release, 2 colors, 2 sizes of sticker keeper. This is the extra large, and it's going to be coming along with those 6 new sets of functional sticker sets. 6 new functional sticker sets. And the other thing I noticed was 2 new collage books as well will be in this release. And those are going to match and coincide with the designs of the functional sticker sets, the ink type and the soft nature. You guys ready for this one? Extra large sticker keeper. Y'all, I wish that I had a regular sticker keeper to share with you to compare, but I have not been able to get my hands on one because they go out of stock really quickly. So I have been storing, let me just show you. I have been storing my Kit Club, guys, in this binder from Amazon. And it's fine. It does the trick. I actually have a lot of these. But I would love for all of my Archer and Olive stickers to be in one place. So this is the extra large. And what makes it extra large is the size of the rings. It is a very large set of rings so that you can fit more of your envelopes. Now it's going to come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of these guys. But remember, your Kit Club, if you're a monthly subscriber, your Kit Club will come with your kits in these envelopes, which is super handy because when your Kit Club arrives, you can use it, and then you can just pop this onto your rings. These are helpful. I love that they include them in the sticker keeper. These are helpful for moments like these. These are the alphas that are in the September 2025 quarterly subscription box. And these guys, all of their sticker sheets should fit. Let's open this guy up. Wait, is up open or down open? Up is open. These guys will fit, the whole bundle will fit inside here. So when you buy stickers like a la carte on the website, or when you get stickers in your subscription box, your quarterly subscription box, you've got these extra envelopes here. And then when you get your Kit Club envelopes, you can add them directly here. This, I believe, is an A5 size sticker keeper. I'm mentioning that because this can be used for more than just sticker keeping. I'm going to pull these guys out for science because I do think y'all need to get the vibes here. I'm sure there's a better way to, oh, there we go. Slide that out, friends. I haven't had one of these before, so we're learning together. This could easily be an agenda cover. So it is a vegan leather material. We have a button closure, your little ampersand here. And again, this is an A5 size. So you could put inserts in here. You could put notes pages in here. If you have a 6-ring punch and you have, you know, a notepad like this, you could punch these pages and put it in here and create some sort of like bullet journal on rings. It might be kind of ginormous doing it with the extra large size, which is what this one is. You might want to consider doing it with the regular size, which was, I think this one's more of like a green color. I saw the regular size and it's more of a blue tone, and it's going to have smaller rings. So just kind of throwing this idea out there, if you wanted to put some paper on this, you could, because you have your, this is a really soft kind of suede like, or velvety type suede like material, just like the field mouse, just like the, oh, what was the other planner? The Heirloom notebook. It's that same soft touch feel, but it has these pockets. You have a pocket here to slide more stickers, a pocket here, and you could create a little like folio system with this. Right? You guys catch my drift? So you can definitely use it for stickers. That's what they are promoting use for it. I mean, that's what they do. But if you are a planner out there and you want to stack some of your inserts and stickers and note pages all together and store them on this really pretty color agenda, you could do that. So I'm excited to play with this, and I'm excited to have all of my stickers in this guide. Now, how many will fit? That's probably the next question, right? So let's just see how many can fit. So I'm going to open this guy up. Much smaller rings. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. Let's try these 8. Let's see how much room we have. I hope we can fit 8. I mean, look at the ring size difference on this standard album. I can't get this guy to come off. Significantly smaller. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. So I don't know the ring diameter on the other size, the regular size. So I can't do that comparison, but I can see here that the extra large is quite large. So we're going to put these Kit Club envelopes back on and see how much wiggle room. I'm guessing you have enough for a year, and presuming that you've actually used some of the elements of your kits to help kind of, I don't know, take up less space. And there's often a freebie bonus stationery item in your monthly kit club that is going to probably take up some space. Oh, we have 2 here. So I might have miscounted. So yeah, if the additional stationery item is thicker, might take up a little bit more space. Did you guys see the little sneak peek of the Kit Club for November? The tea theme. I will share it with you guys as soon as I have it. All right, this paper is stuck in there. Hold on. There we go. Antique floral is one of my all-time favorites. All right. So these fit comfortably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9. I miscounted. So there are 9. And the plastic is stiff, so it's going to take some maneuvering. But here you can see, there we go. You can see how much room we have on the rings. It feels like it's pretty full, but we still have lots of wiggle room. I'm going to add, actually, I'm going to close this and peel these guys back. The plastic is a little wonky, so bear with the plastic envelopes, pockets. And let's add these guys in. And we don't have anything in these yet, so I can't really do a comparison here. Oh, you know what I could show you though? Hold on. I have a secondary binder that doesn't have kit items in it, that has individual sticker sheets. And these are pockets that are a lot thinner. You can get these on Amazon. And that's what I'm using right now for the 2-piece sets. These are not going to take up quite as much space on your rings. So I would save the envelopes for kits. And then if you need to squeeze on more, these are just A5 pocket protectors that you can just pop on here. And you're going to get way more space as well if you're using these thinner ones. So use those for the kits, and then if you have these already in your collection, great. But they're pretty affordable, and you're gonna be able to fit a lot more. Let me add these guys back on and see if we can fit a bunch of the pocket style with the sheet protector style. Probably. Oh yeah, easy, like easy. See how these are just a different thickness? So the sticker keeper is excellent for your kits. And then if you wanted to, you could find A5. As long as they have 6 hole punches, you can get your individual sheets on here as well. Wanted to show that. I know that these aren't Archer and Olive items, but they fit perfectly. The A5 sleeves fit perfectly inside the Archer and Olive binder. And then you slide them back over, and you've got plenty of room for both kits and for the sticker sheet sets that they release in their collections, like the ones that are coming out on Friday. Oh my goodness, this is a packed binder, but I think we could still add more to it. I'm not going to push it though, but we could still snap that closed, and we've got a lot in here. Amazing. So that is the extra large sticker keeper. Wow, that is hefty. So if you need some storage for your kit club, I would consider getting the extra large. I don't know how big the regular size one is, but if you are an Archer and Olive enthusiast, you're probably just going to want to get the bigger size just to make sure you have some extra room. All right, friends, is that everything? I think so. So the new collection items are the 2 new sticker keepers, the brand new paper cutter. We have our dated planners in 2 designs, 2 binding styles, and 2 sizes. We have the blue Songbird releasing in a variety of different notebook sizes, and the storybook in the vintage olive is coming. There's also going to be the paper pads, the sticker sets. Oh, and then a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous plum creativity case in a vegan leather. Gorgeous. It's so pretty. I just saw it on Instagram. Absolutely stunning. There are probably several more items in this release. I just did not receive them. So you're just going to have to make sure you are watching Archer and Olive's social media channels. If you decide to pick anything up on Friday, whether it be the new release items or some of these other items I showed that maybe you missed out on from a previous release, make sure to use the code JOYFUL10. That's my discount code to share with you. It'll save you 10% off of your purchase. My discount code, or excuse me, my affiliate link is in the description box. And I've heard that if you click my affiliate link, my discount code will auto-populate on the website. So you can remember Joyful10, or you can click the affiliate link, and both will give you that 10% off. I think that's all I have for you guys. Make sure that you stay tuned for my channel this week, because I will have detailed flip throughs of the dated planners, and I will be able to show you the kit club coming up for November, which subscribers, new subscriptions are open now. So if you want that tea themed kit club, I'll have that to share with you, and it's available now. And then there was something else. The stickers, the Kit Club. Oh yeah, so we'll have probably 2 more videos on my channel this week all about Archer and Olive. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Come hang out with me on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if I get information about pricing, I will leave that down in the description box. But by the time you're seeing this, the blog is up and you guys will be able to see that information as well. If you want to hang out with me again, hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And until next time, friends, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.